Homeschool or public school? It's a good question. Here's a little buddy with me.
Hi.
Hi. When we decided to move to Hawaii, we knew that we had to figure out the school situation because Knox is super social, the twins are super social, and so we wanted them to be super involved. We started looking into a bunch of different schools around here, but nothing felt quite right. I said I would never ever homeschool, but here I am, and guess what we're doing? What are we doing?
Homeschool.
We're homeschooling. Oh my gosh, wish us so much luck. We didn't have a bad experience with public school back in Utah. Knox loved it. He loved his school, he loved his teacher, he loved his classmates, but I had a hard time not having him all day. That was really hard on me, and I just wanted him home with me, and I wanted to be the one teaching him, and I wanted to know what he was learning. I struggled with the craziness of mornings, of waking up, getting him ready for school, getting him fed, and then sending him out the door, and I didn't like that. One of the main reasons that we moved to Hawaii was to become closer as a family and to spend more time together. So we decided we're gonna give this homeschooling thing a go and see how we like it. Our lifestyle here is just so much slower and so much more laid back, and we didn't want to be tied down with the schedule of school. We wanted to be able to do it on our time. So I just got back from Target. I did a big Target haul, homeschool edition. I wanna show you what we got.
We're almost finished with it, and my mom's mad.
The Target dollar section was like fire. We found such good things there, didn't we? So we got this.
What's that? That's for Ace and Rad.
This is for Ace and Rad. Has like the shapes, and you put the little
That looks fun.
shoelaces in it.
It looks fun.
This was also from the dollar section. This was also from the dollar section. So we'll put this up on our board. We also got some scissors, a whole bunch. Gold stars, because gold stars just seem like a school thing, don't you think? Got these big stickers, and we're gonna put these
On. Oh, this.
We're gonna put their names on 3 binders with their notebook inside. Then we got 3 pencil boxes. 1, 2, 3. We got some paint stuff. We got some crayons, pencils with pencil sharpeners.
And these are ordinary crayons. They are way different. We have these at home, but these are kind of different. Look, wind the back, see? Wind it and then farther.
Yeah, good job. Then we got some tape, some glue, some yarn, some little puff balls, cardstock. Then we got these folders, and we got these baskets, which we're gonna put all the boys' school books in there.
Now let's start opening.
We got the Spanish thing for Knox. This was in the dollar section at Target too. Then we got this like, oh, sorry. This big like folder thing. It has all these in it. And this will be kind of like the kids' portfolio. We'll put all their schoolwork in here to keep it organized. Then we got a big calendar. And then we got this big cork board. And we're gonna print off stuff, so like the letter of the week to put right here, what day it is, the scripture that we're gonna be practicing that month, and all of like their schoolwork will go on this.
My butter.
That was like our Target haul. I don't know if we're gonna need all of it. I don't know, we probably will need to get more, but that just kind of was like the basics we just grabbed. The curriculum that I decided I want to use is called The Good and the Beautiful. After doing a bunch of research, I decided that this one was the best that suited our family and what we wanted. This is just some of their books that we have. We're super excited to dive in and learn from it. It looks really fun. Knox is starting on level 1. The twins are in primer K. I'm excited to like show you guys as we learn more about it. Okay.
I'm okay.
Good job. Dad's here with us. Ace is still asleep. So now I'm going to try to organize all the stuff. I'm going to get their pencil boxes ready and filled. I'll show you when I get it all together.
Okay, so we just got done with our space makers. Look. So this is mine, this is Rad's, and this is Ace's, this is Rad's.
So we've been homeschooling for a couple weeks, and I wanted to give it a couple weeks before I told you guys how I felt about it and before I kind of showed you our setup. I finally feel like we're in a routine, and I want to show you how I have everything organized and just kind of talk to you about what a typical day looks like for us with school. So all of the school stuff goes in this cupboard right here. The boys each have a cubby, so we call this their cubbies, and we have all of their school books in each one. They each have a pencil box, and then we have some extra schoolwork and their little whiteboards that they do. And then up here, I could probably organize that better, but that's just kind of just like extra craft stuff that we use each day. That's just kind of up there. But this is what their school cupboard looks like and how we've kept it organized and all together. So the first thing we do every morning when we wake up is our high five. That's just the 5 things that we do every morning, and my boys will wake up and they just start doing it. So the first thing is, number 1, you make your bed. Number 2, you get dressed. Number 3, you say your morning prayers. Number 4, we say our family mantra. And then number 5 is we say our scripture for the month. We choose a scripture every month that the boys memorize, and so we recite that every morning. And once they do their high five, then I will start making breakfast. So here's our scripture for the month, and then our family mantra, and then I'll let the boys always pin up things that they draw or color on the board. And then after breakfast, we will start school. I give the twins their handwriting booklets, and they start on those because they can do those without me. And it's just kind of like doodles and helps them learn how to hold their pen and follow lines and do curves and zigzags and stuff. And then I sit down with Knox and we do language arts. And I really wanted to dive into the curriculum before I talked about it because I wanted to make sure that it was a curriculum that I loved before I shared it. So I want to show you because we actually have been loving it. It's super easy to follow and it's really fun for the kids. So I just want to show it to you guys real quick. So this is the twins' handwriting book that they do, and it's so fun. So it like shows them to go through. They always go through and color it too, just because they love to do that. But yeah, it's been really good. It's fun to watch like as their handwriting kind of improves through it. And then this is Knox's language arts book that we start with. He's absolutely been loving it. It feels like we're playing every time we do this. Like, it's like we're playing school. I don't know. He's been absolutely loving it. So then after we finish Knox's language arts, I give him his handwriting booklet, which his handwriting is practicing his letters. And I either do letters with the twins or math with the twins. We always switch off every other day since they're so young. And then when I'm finished with their math or language arts, Rad's getting a treat, I'll do math with Knox because we always do language arts and math every day. So here's Knox's handwriting book that he's been doing. So that's good for him to do while I do more one-on-one time with the twins. And then this is his math. And this has actually been really fun. It comes with like a box full of activities and it just makes it fun. So it's not just like we're doing worksheet after worksheet. It's actually really interactive. And so that's really been fun to do together.
I look at it.
Yeah, eating a snack. Homeschooling has definitely been a transition and it took us a minute to kind of find a routine. I still feel like we're finding our routine.
Yeah, I'm better in chocolate.
If any of you are homeschooling, leave me all the tips because we're still trying to figure it out. But so far, surprisingly, we've been loving it. I love how I have so much one-on-one time with my kids. I feel like I'm developing such amazing relationships with each of my kids more than I ever have before. Yummy!
And you got tagged.
Thanks for sharing. So make sure to follow along our homeschooling journey.
Yeah.
I know I'm making 1,000,001 mistakes. Let me know if you have any tips or advice. Subscribe, like this video, and mwah, I love you all.
What?
Remember not.
Hawaiians when it rains, they go outside with their shirt on and they take it off. They make it their towel.
We've been playing in the rain all day today, so everyone's kind of soaking wet.